How often do you all deal with issues where there are either some sort of mental problem involved, drugs?
It happens quite on a regular basis with our jobs and with the what we do. A lot of our arrests are for disorderly, and a lot of the people that we do arrest for that charge have some sort of handicap, or they have some sort of disability that they're dealing with, whether it's mental illness or whether it's a addiction of some sort. So we do a lot of work with the crisis response teams from Montana Western Montana Mental Health, and along with the Hayes Morris House.
And these things are, you guys, you end up arresting them, but it's not really so much like they're committing a crime. They just can't.
Well, they're still committing a crime, but it's again, you got to take in the fact that the crime has been committed, but we also got to take in their well-being, and that's why we order a lot of mental health evaluations. They either happen at our detention center, or we transport them to the hospital to be evaluated. And as you've seen in the past, I mean, we get a lot of disturbances over at St. James also due to that fact. And again, it's a co-occurring type thing, whether they're intoxicated or on some sort of drugs, plus the mental health issues. So we deal
and sometimes mental health and drugs and alcohol problems are mixed in this sometimes.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's the majority of them are mixed. Very few do we get a mental health issue without some alcohol or drugs being involved in them.
Sort of a self-medicating.
Self-medicating, yeah. I guess you'd call it self-medicating or over-medicating type stuff.
And then you guys have to kind of arrest them to what? Because of their own.
To protect our duties, to protect the public, to protect themselves, and if we feel they're a danger to themselves, we can arrest on them. Or if they can't take care of themselves, say they're out on a cold night that's below zero or whatever, and they're out there with unable to take care of themselves, we will place them in jail and then get the crisis response team over to evaluate them.
And how, I guess, you probably don't have a specific number, but how many calls would you think do you guys maybe average get that are just...
At least 7 to 10 a day. We're dealing with some sort of mental health issue, whether we make an arrest or not. Whether we're dealing with transients that have mental health issues, or we're dealing with the disorderly type issues of drunks that have or people that are intoxicated that have mental health issues. I would say at least 10 a day, and sometimes more.
How taxing is it on our system here at Butte Silverbuck? How much can they handle it, or do you have this under?
Well, it's taxing on our system. It overcrowds our jail. It's costly. I mean, bringing vendors to the emergency room, it's costly. Having the evaluations done, court time to have the evaluations done properly, we've got to bring them into court. So it's a costly thing for our community.
And just any solution. Your officers are trained now, I guess.
Our officers are trained to deal with them, and that has helped. We don't have, I guess you would say, a lot of injuries have been prevented by our officers being able to talk to individuals that are in crisis and talk them down and get them to either go to the hospital on a voluntary basis or go with the ambulance and stuff like that. So it's worked wonders for our department.
And you had one person arrested today, or yesterday, who was, or over the weekend, I guess, who was just kind of disorderly, but...
disorderly, yelling and screaming at people in the street, not making a whole lot of sense. Again, we have dealt with the same person several times over the past week, and trying to get her help, trying to get her evaluated, and so she can live a normal life.